Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of the After Movie Special. I'm your host, Orlando Wilson, and I just got back from watching WARE for the Planet of the Apes. Now, this is the third movie in the series centered around Caesar, which is actually a reboot to a reboot. The first reboot happened in 2001, Planet of the Apes, directed by Tim Burton, starring Mark Wahlberg. We'd like to forget that one. It was awful. Sadly, more people have probably seen the newer one than the original 1968 Planet of the Apes. Well, people my age at least. That original series had 5 different movies in it. And it kind of was told in a way kind of very similar to Star Wars, where it's not necessarily chronological order. They kind of went from the 4th movie to the last movie to the first movie. But those movies generally received positive reviews. The 2001, not so much, but this new series, which started in 2011 with Rise of the Dawn of the Apes. No, Rise of the Planet of the Dawn of the... No, 2011 had Rise of the Planet of the Apes. 2014 had Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And now we have WARE for the Planet of the Apes. In the first one, we got to see how Caesar came to be. The second one, it was Koba who kind of pushed for the war against the humans. In this last one in WARE, we see what has happened afterwards, a couple years after the actions of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. The humans are pushing to annihilate all apes, and they're being led by the Colonel, who is being played by Woody Harrelson, and he's pushing for the elimination, trying to find Caesar, trying to take him out, as Caesar is trying to protect his ape family and lead them to a place where they'll be safe. And the movie shows us what happens. Obviously, because of the title, things don't work out as Caesar originally wanted them to. But that's also something of note. Before you go see this movie, be aware that even though it does say WARE for the Planet of the Apes, you're probably thinking all out war. This is not that type of series. This is more thought-provoking. This is more emotionally charged of a series. So when you think of WARE, it's not just going to be all out war. And whatever you're thinking it's going to be, I guarantee you it's not. This movie is amazing from a story point. We invested so much time in Caesar and his comrades. We actually care about them and what happens to them. Everything is very tense because, like we said, this is a war, and there are lives that are lost, lives that we care about, 8 lives that we care about. Andy Serkis plays Caesar yet again, and he does a magnificent job. The camera does a lot of panning, not panning, but it zooms in close-ups on each individual character, and you get to see them in their microtransactions. It is all computer generated, which is magnificently done, but the actors that are portraying these apes are marvelous as well. You couldn't have this awesome 3D animation without the actors, and vice versa. They both work hand in hand to make this unbelievably gorgeous looking film, and not just the characters themselves. The backdrops and the set pieces are amazing to look at. There's a whole bunch where you're just like very iconic scenes that they can basically use for any kind of poster that they want. Good job, Woody Harrelson as the Colonel. Just, you don't find out what his name is. His name is the Colonel in the movie. He's a driven character. You know why he's doing what he's doing. But at the end of the day, you're going to be siding with Caesar. Only complaint, honestly, the only complaint about this movie that I had myself was that it was unbelievably predictable. I literally, from the very beginning, there were parts where I would guess what would happen, and it ended up being right. There were a few times where I didn't see something coming, but some big reveals, big things happen in the movie I knew I could see coming from a mile away. I don't know if that's for everybody, or I'm just in tune or inclined to figure things out like that, but I kind of noticed that. It didn't take away from the movie. I was just surprised that I ended up being right about as many things as I was. Be prepared to be shaken emotionally with this movie. I really highly recommend this movie, especially if you've seen the other ones in the series. The series is not done yet. They've already actually announced, this movie was supposed to come out last year. At the end of last year, they announced that they're going to be continuing the story. So don't fret. Planet of the Apes will be back very, very soon. And I can't wait. Very wonderful to see it. I say go see it. Go take a friend. Go tell a friend about it. Definitely do that. Also, I want you guys to check out my St. Tonio shirt. Still repping the St. Tonio. My boy does these designs. Make sure you go and check them out. Let me know what you think of my shirt, the movie. Are you going to check out Planet of the Apes? Do you like that? Do you like that the franchise? Did you maybe you did enjoy the 2001, which everyone hated. Maybe you like the old franchise. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But I say definitely go check out this movie, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. And there's a fly in here. Stupid fly.
Final!
Don't bother me.